trying to show me, reflect to me? Okay, so the challenge, which is also the gift, which when access becomes a bridge to the future, we'll pull that first. Challenge and gift. And it feels like just 2 tonight. So I'm already jumping to the Hebrew cards. And we're going to pull one as usual for the ally force of the week. Starting with the challenge, but first, I challenge you to drink more water. Starting with the challenge for this full moon. King of Cups. And please feel free to share in the comments how this resonates with you in your life, or if you see it around you in your family and friend circles. The King of Cups the kings are the masters of the element that's pulled. The element pulled here is water. It's cups, it's emotions, it's feelings, it's the heart, which is relationships. And the kings are the masters of each of their suits. So the King of Cups would be the master of his heart. And I say his, but this masculine archetype exists in every human. It's the active king of the heart. So it's the active force within us that acts on that wise love, acts from that wise and loving space. Whereas the Queen of Cups is like the heart of hearts, the emotions of it and the feelings of the situation. The King of Cups is a part of that same one unit of which we are all a part. And that inner King of Cups is the one who takes action with whatever the Queen of Cups brings to the table. So the King and Queen work together within you. So right now we're focusing on the King of Cups in particular as the challenge. So that means acting on our hearts. So what this could look like, let's first start in a way where we look at how it can come up in the most challenging way, because we're all experiencing this energy just to different degrees and handling it differently according to our responses and who we are, in which dimension we're living in. So the King of Cups in the most challenging aspect would look like, I don't know what my heart is even trying to tell me. I don't understand my emotions right now. I don't understand my feelings. I feel overwhelmed by my feelings. If you're feeling that, you're really on the challenge end of this archetype right now. Because one who feels overwhelmed by one's emotions cannot ever move from that place, from even mastering the Queen of Cups, which is the emotions, right? It's like you get stuck there at that part of the story. And you become drowned in your emotions. You never gain control, so you can never master that. You can never lock in that Queen of Cups energy, therefore never make it to the King of Cups energy. How do you know what to do with your emotions when you don't even understand your emotions, you don't even understand yourself? The cat is literally tapping my lap to get your attention, you guys. So that King of Cups is the one in you who has already walked that path, has mastered knowing his emotions, what they are, knowing his feminine side, and then taking clear action. So it's really acting from the heart in a space of balance between logic and intuition. So that's the very challenge side of it. Again, it's going to look like, I don't even understand my emotions and becoming overwhelmed. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Or it looks like holding back from what you need to do, saying, I feel that. So now we're moving out of the challenge sort of into the middle where it's like, I'm aware of this challenge with myself. I'm aware that I don't really understand my feelings, but I want to make a change. Maybe I just don't know how yet, but when the awareness starts to come in, the situation changes, right? So then moving farther into the process of healing, one might say, okay, now I'm aware of what my feelings are, but I don't know how to act on them, or I don't have the words. Okay, so it's like moving forward. You might be on the challenging end where you don't even know what your emotions are, how to interpret them. Or you may be in the middle where you're just starting to interpret them, but you don't know quite what to do. But for all of us, I'll tell you this, we all have opportunities to come to the full positive end of the spectrum here, because we're all being given opportunities each moment to transcend who we are in the previous moment. Okay? It's a little trippy, but I'm going to try to break it down here. So no matter where you are on the spectrum, You have an opportunity to improve in each moment. You can take actions, and this is all what the King of Cups will help you to do. Take any actions to get yourself to the next level that's comfortable for you. So if you feel on the very challenging end of this spectrum here, and you feel you don't even understand your emotions, you can, at the very least, take action to talk to somebody about it or get help. Sit in a group and reflect. That's improvement. That's evolution. And that's huge. So it doesn't matter so much what your starting frequency is. It matters that you're activating your will to continue to progress. That is the most honorable thing. It doesn't matter where you start, but start. And that's what the King of Cups is about. Take action. And again, it's cups, so it's take action on your heart. Okay, so then for those of you who are already on the positive end of the scale and you feel like, wow, I already feel very much like my inner King of Cups is activated. I feel very confident about my emotions and how to express them and how to receive them from others. If you really feel like you're at that level, then remember that there's always another round. There's always another round. That's why the deck is a cycle. It's a circle. It keeps going. You don't just stop. There are deeper initiations to go within each of the elemental suits. If you want to know more, ask me about my book, Royal Path 2. So for those of you who are on the positive end of this spectrum, with the archetype of the King of Cups, take it deeper. You're being called to take it deeper right now. We're being called to look at how we might have been fooling ourselves, telling ourselves, first of all, yes, I've arrived. I have a perfect King of Cups within me and I'm masterful and I could just die now because I'm perfect. Or we can be real with ourselves and remember that we're eternal beings and there's always deeper levels to achieve. Then we have a starting point. Then we can actually open up to growth and opportunities. Then what you want to do, once you admit that there's always more to go, more to grow, you want to look for opportunities to act on your heart because they're going to come in when you remember that this process of opening your heart and learning how the heart works, when you remember that's an infinite journey, you'll immediately awaken to all the opportunities around you that have been there all along and always will be there to take more actions from that heart space, to do more acts of kindness. It's like if there was this King of Cups in you, it's almost like a video game, right? There's this character in you and you want to activate him. You want to get him life points, right? It's like a video game. Then you have to do what the King of Cups would do. And the King of Cups is king, active force, masculine, acts, moves, which is in each of us. And cups is the heart. He acts on the heart. Every day we can do more acts of kindness for ourself, which is all, which we're all one. Do acts of kindness for anybody, a stranger, your mother, father, sister, brother, your friend, your teacher, whomever, a child that your friend's child, your child, whatever. So there are infinite opportunities for us to deepen our relationship and our actualization.